I'm Emily Mossman and I'm a research assistant at SITraN in the lab of Professor Multiboys. Heather's lab works a lot on Parkinson's research and with a particular focus on the mitochondria, which is the powerhouse or the battery of the cell. So as a research assistant, I work closely with a PI or a postdoc on a project, and I carry out day-to-day research and lab work as well as the analysis. So my project focuses on the mitochondria in Parkinson's disease. So the mitochondria are the batteries of the cell, and we know that in Parkinson's they're not working properly. So the aim of our project is to screen 10,000 compounds and look if any are improving the health of the mitochondria and therefore could be potential treatments for Parkinson's disease. A typical day for me, it varies a lot throughout the week, but a lot of my time consists of looking after my cells and keeping them going and alive in the tissue culture labs. And then as the kind of experiment progresses, I'll treat my cells with the different compounds, and then we're able to look at how the mitochondria are doing using imaging assays. So we have high content imaging where we can take thousands and thousands of images, and then later in the day or in the week, I'll then go through and analyse those images and plot the data. Some of this data I'll present to a drug company or to a lab meeting. I kind of considered doing medicine, but I really liked sort of the pure science side of things. So I went on to study biomedical sciences at uni. And that just kind of furthered my love for science, and I became really interested in neurodegenerative diseases like Parkinson's, because I kind of realised how little we know and how much there still is to figure out, and I really wanted to be part of finding the answers and kind of helping people with those conditions and finding potential treatments as well, which I think working at SITraN is so great because there's such a focus on the people and kind of helping them as well. There's a lot of opportunities for things to go wrong, so if you make a tiny mistake, it can then have a bigger impact down the line, and it might take a long time to realise, which can be a little bit frustrating. But it's kind of realising that mistakes will happen and you can't always prevent them, but then how can you kind of work around them or keep carrying on? So there's a bit of resilience there. And then I think there's almost an expectation to have a PhD, which as a research assistant I currently don't, but the work we do is still kind of contributing to everything. And then what do I like about science? It's quite a long list. I like how it's also different, and not every day is the same. And as well, you get to work with so many different people and hear so many different ideas and interact with everyone. And then I think the main thing is that you're making a difference to people as well, and it's great to meet people whose research or whose lives your research is affecting.